Good morning, friends and family. Today, I guess we're gonna mark it as a second year, me and Romy. I guess time made us strong, made us understand one another, forgive one another, and I guess our love is growing, and our bond is becoming solid, and we could endure, I guess, arguments, fights, borracheras, crazy stuff that happens in a relationship. This goes out to every single person out there that gives up in a relationship, that is scared to test the limits, is afraid to endure as a unity, as a whole person combined. When one stops being afraid of being themselves, and when accidents or shit happens, and you, I guess, accept your partner in crime and your soulmate, your ride and die. And I guess it took us 2 years to start enduring true love. So this is what happens when a relationship takes it to the next level. Many people have to get married. Many people have to sell their souls or endure harsh fucking stuff. And some people, they have it naturally. They're born with it, and they accept all terms. And I just want to tell everybody, it's an awesome experience that I had this weekend. I'm not proud of it, but it was a fucking awesome experience. So Romy, she's been asking me if she wanted to go to Tijuana. And last time we technically broke up. Our love wasn't as strong. We couldn't endure, I guess, an argument, and she couldn't comprehend my attitude, and she always feels not betrayed but scared, you know. And she don't walk away. She just takes her time, and she needs to think about her family, her dad, her kids, and she doesn't need problems, and she doesn't need BS shit, you know. And she doesn't have to endure all this fucking pain that I guess what a guy, okay? She's independent, she's responsible, and she has her obligations, and she thinks straight. Well, a lot of shit has been happening. Her boss retired. She had doubt about her work. Now she's becoming strong. She's gotten raises, and she's becoming a better person. She learns how to understand that life goes on. She's had co-workers that stopped being co-workers for whatever reason, and now she's understanding that they could be around. She don't feel betrayed no more. She don't feel that an obligation and none of that. Well, she's always asked me if she wanted to go to Tijuana, but she wants to have the experience of Tijuana, everybody. So my intentions were to give her a piece of what I've been telling her. And she got to see military with their machine guns and their 50 calibers, and she got to see the PGR and all that. And I told her we gotta stop. We gotta start first in Hotel Cesar and on Revolution. We gotta find the arc of Tijuana, where Richie Valenzuela, Richie La Bamba goes to Tijuana. Everybody knows about the donkey, the zebra donkey. There's no zebra donkey no more. It's a fake donkey now, everybody. But the pictures are still there. I should have gotten off and taken a picture with her right there. That's the tradition of Tijuana. Everybody knows it. I took her to the prostitute section. I took her to the section, and she got to see and feel the vibes of the club, of the prostitution clubs and stuff like that. I explained to her how they take care of themselves, how they get tested, and I told her more or less the procedure. I didn't stop and interview a girl. I should have. Hopefully my baby doll wants to go with me again. Then I told her about the Coahuila and Adelitas and Gloria's in Hong Kong and Chicago and all that. And she felt sad for the prostitutes, but she understood, She understood the procedure and all that, why people have to do it and all that. And she also got amazed, and I felt prideful. I felt good that I don't have to have that dark secret hiding from her. And I could tell her that she's better than all these girls, better than anybody in this world. And I always tell her how much I love her. Never really told nobody that I love. And I got to tell her, don't let your pride or your self-esteem down. You're fucking amazing. You're fucking an amazing, beautiful person. Not only are you mature, you're responsible, and valete, give yourself that respect. You fucking earned it. And no matter who fucking tries to step on her, she already knows that she don't step. She stomps on people. She's a thug now, right, everybody? She's becoming more open-minded. I don't know what the fuck I'm creating, but I'm creating a woman that could be around me, could understand me, and not be afraid, and not run away, and not give up in our love, and our future, and our life, And we could be ourselves. We could talk, and we could say things, and we don't run away from the problem. Well, obviously, me and her in last year, we technically got broken up 3 times. We were held by a string, and true love is appearing in front of us, our very eyes. I did an amazing thing last week. I invited my dad, and the reason is because she's earned it, right, everybody? She went to my mom's cemetery on my mom's birthday. Heavenly birthday, everybody. Romy didn't do nothing for her birthday, everybody. She's from the 10th. My mom is from the 17th. And she conducted herself with nothing but love and admiration and respect for all of us. And I was surprisingly amazed that my dad was there. And I told her, I want to introduce myself to your dad properly, and I want to make it serious. I want to make it official, Obviously, I got to take my dad. And I took him. We played cards. I made a whole spectacular of myself. But I accomplished my goals. And I told her dad how much I love her and everything. And I brought my dad to ask to be with her and to show her that that's how important she is. And she has a big family in front of her. And my dad and her dad had an emotional talk. Her dad got touched, and he understood, and the respect and the proudness that that I gave her daughter and his family. And that's how he wanted it. He wants respect for his family, that they're in good hands and all that. Well, that's the first part of our story. So me and Romy decided to go to Tijuana. So I don't plan nothing. I'm spontaneous, Obviously, I went to work. Got off work at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I told her to come. She came. We got on her car. She doesn't know what kind of car she has, right, everybody? She's always, drove it, and doesn't know how to, all the features of the car, doesn't know how it rumbles and how thug the car is. So she was expecting her car to be a normal car. Her car is awesome, everybody. We even named it. Everybody knows I name my cars. We named it Thug, everybody. It's a fucking thug car, eh? And she told me what everybody tells me, okay? No one's ever gonna believe us what we went through. And I just want everybody to know I didn't mean it. I didn't try, and I fucked up, everybody. And I'm amazed that she's still with me, alright? I guess we're meant for each other. Well, the story starts like this. So I took her to Tijuana. And she's a person that gets very emotional and very heart, you know? She fucking, her eyes teared and of gladness, everybody, of amazement, of she's heard all these stories about Tijuana, and I guess people told her, you know, and take advantage of kind people, you know? And she used to get taken advantage by certain people. Not in a way that puts her into shame. That she's a very, a person that if you ask her for help, she'll do it, and people take advantage of that. That's how I mean it. And she's so kindful, and although I used to call her square, okay, everybody? She couldn't even break glass. And why? Because she's endured a lot of stuff in life, and she isolated herself, and she put herself a lot of rules and a lot of limits, and she lived under a cloud, everybody. Now the sun's rising, and she's exploring, she's going out, and she's seeing life of what it really has to offer her, and she's understanding what life is all about. So we proceeded to enter to Tijuana, and I told her piece by piece, and she got a green light, everybody. She didn't get no red light crossing to Mexico. Everybody knows the secondary inspection. I wish I would have got a red light para que viera how you get harassed by the cops and stuff like that. But obviously, she's lucky, and she got a green light. I always want a green light, everybody. No matter what, I always want a green light. So we proceeded to enter Tijuana, and she was amazed, and she started, she smelled the swords. She smelled the Mexican texture in the air, and she was surprised and amazed and joyful, and like I said, emotional. It was emotional. I love seeing that from her. And she always tells me that, like, she's not weak. It just, she's not used to that. She, like I said, put herself too many limits. And she's breaking all those spells and all those ribbons and all those restrictions. She's becoming a woman now, everybody. Becoming a mom. And she also got Spectrum now. She only had AT&T. That shit don't work, baby. And everybody knows me. I work for Spectrum. And she had AT&T. She only had a 3 speed. Now she has a gig. Her life is changing. Her kids are happy. Her parents are happy. Everybody's happy. Before everybody had to turn off the TV in order for someone to watch it, and they had to respect one another. That's good that they learned it, but now they have Spectrum. Well, going back. So we entered Tijuana, and I took it to the prostitution, took it to the revolution, I took it to the stuff. She got to see the wall of Trump. Built that wall. And she's amazing. She didn't discriminate, and she didn't get offensive, and she didn't get hurt. She knew what we stood for. She knew what she's all about. She knows that we don't give a fuck. It's our world. It's our time. And she knew the philosophy. She's a strong woman. Smart, attractive. She's a genius. She's a genie in the bottle, everybody. And she's running all her fears at once. And she's becoming powerful, strong, and amazing. And God has a lot of blessings for her, and it's calling her. It's calling her towards me, okay? So I hope she don't nothing, any buzzing. So So we got to Tijuana, and Adelita's was close. So I was gonna introduce her to Estrellita, because she's heard stories about her, and she's heard stories about the place. She didn't get to go in there, so we gotta work on that. So she didn't get to meet Estrellita, and she didn't get to get off in there. It was close. So, hey, something didn't get accomplished from the bucket list. Ni modo. So, we end up going to Tijuana. And it was a dead scene. It wasn't vibe. It wasn't like whoopity whoop and all. I guess all this not coming into the United States, not bringing a lot of migrants, and people are not going out right now. It's time of war, you know, Iran, Iraq, Russia, China, Ukraine, you know. I guess the tempo wasn't as fitting as we thought. So we went to Bombay. Bombay was also closed, everybody. So then we went to the other one, which is the one I love, the one I've taken everybody. The music's awesome, the vibes are cool, and I know every single inch of the place, and it's amazing. I forgot the name right now. And we didn't dance. I did. We got to see people make fools of themselves and get all that dirty dancing and all kinds of shit, and rubbing on each other, and fucking people getting drunk and making no sense and all that. And I got to see some people, the cartels, and some people that they run the place. Okay, se llaman plazas, everybody, and the clubs, you know, and how powerful and strong they are, you know. And I still get along with them. I still conduct myself with respect, and it's neutral, everybody. People know when a person is who he is. And it was amazing. I had the security guards with me, and the people just saluting me, giving me high fives. That's the Tijuana mode, right? That's Rosarito mode. She got the whole throttle, and she felt important. In the beginning, she didn't want to turn around and be a spectator and get to enjoy. And I'm telling her that this man loves her, and there's absolutely nothing she could do that is offensive to me, you know. I told you to look. It's like watching porn, everybody, right? It's nothing wrong, everybody. If you find the right person, you'll learn to respect each other, and to be there for one another, and no limits, and you don't need to be someone else. You can always be yourself. And it's the person that I've been wishing for and asking for. And I tell her that I'm amazed that I found her. She just walked into my life. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to lie. I didn't have to bullshit. I didn't have to promise. I didn't have to do nothing. And it started on an amazing day, on her son's birthday, and on my Christmas party and everything. It is amazing. I tell her over and over the stories, and she don't seem to mind. She don't get irritated. She don't tell me shut up. You know, she's enjoying every part of my life with me. You know, as I'm describing and doing my biography and stuff like that. Well, after that, I was drinking a lot of adioses, mimosas, and Long Islands, and some hard fucking IPs, and obviously I went into the restaurant with la gente más cabrona del mundo, and you know, you do what you gotta do, you know. Came back out, and all of a sudden the fucking air hit me, and you know when the air hits you, you drunk, and before you make a spectacle of yourself and can't get the fuck out, I told her, let's roll, we gotta go. My intentions were to take her to the beach of Rosarito and make passionate love right there. Make a giant heart on the sand and just make it wonderful, make it magical. Bring the experience, bring that love, bring everything to reality. Smell the morning breeze and see the sun shine on the beach and make her fall completely in love and see the stars, the shooting stars, and make all her wishes come true. That's one of my intentions. It didn't happen exactly the way I wanted. I got on one knee and I told her how much I confessed my feelings towards her, and I told her how much I was amazed and how much I love her, and it's for reals, you know. And she's breaking all these barricades and she's breaking all these restrictions, and she's becoming a wonderful, amazing person that I've been dreaming and searching for all my life, you know. Obviously, I got on my knees and I was drunk. When I got my knees, I couldn't get up no more. She fucking started doing the inchy spider. She got her trying to put me in her bag, trying to pick me up. I didn't understand what the hell was going on, because my intention was to stay there, and her intentions were to get up and leave. That's what she's used to, and I'm not used to that. Nosotros ganamos la plaza, and the plaza's ours, and we stay there, and, you know, and we enjoy our time. We make paradise come to reality. And her intention was like, nah, let's get the fuck out. That's a hit and run. I don't do hit and runs, and I don't do that. I win the prize, and I want the whole 9 yards. Her, she's never, I guess, done all that. Her intentions were like, I gotta get the fuck out. We have to get the fuck out. I don't know how you're gonna take me so far. She don't know where she's at. She's lost. Why would you put yourself in that situation, you know? But I was drunk, and everybody knows when you get drunk, you can't be reasonable. You can't have structure. So she tried helping me get up. I'll fall, and I hit my head, and I was walking like all fucked up and cold. She tells me about the homeless guy, which is laughing. Se me caían los calzones, los pantalones, and she wanted to get in the car and come home. That's her philosophy. That's her ways of doing things in life, and she's gonna learn. I don't run. Nosotros ganamos la plaza, and we wanna see paradise, and we enjoy life. And I told her we could get a hotel, or we could stay on the beach until the morning and see the sunrise, and then enjoy Tijuana. I wasn't thinking of driving. I wasn't thinking of leaving. My intention, like I said, was to fulfill all my desires and needs and show her my true intentions and my love and everything. That's what I got on one knee. So she decided to get in the car. I almost cracked my head, and I made a spectacular of myself, and the homeless wanted to help her, and guys are hitting on my woman, and I didn't care. I was gone. And it's like I was amazed that she could get me up, and I was amazed that she took me to the car. As soon as I got her car, I guess I took a little small nap. When I woke up, I probably said things that I shouldn't have said, because that's what I say. I say, you know what, if you can't handle it, get the fuck out. And I gotta stop saying that, because she's the shit. She's not getting out. She said, fuck that, I can't wait to going with you, baby. Es que no sabía cómo llegar a la casa. No GPS on her ass. So she always tells me, and I joke around with her, and my family tells her if something ever happens to me, they don't blame her. They only say it as a gesture. That's how much they love me, and they know I get myself in some jams, you know? Well, it was her night. She was lost, so like I said, I thought I slept forever. We woke up in the middle of nowhere, and like nowhere, a place that I don't know. And she had parked, and we were going to sleep. In Mexico, you can't do that. In Tijuana, you can't do that. Right away, cops come and get you. So one way or another, I woke up and I said, okay, I'm good now. Everybody knows you take a little nap and you get up and you're 100%. Well, I was up and I got in the car and I said, let me find out where I'm at. And obviously I asked directions to know exactly where I was at. We hit a gas station and I got out. When I pulled out, a fucking PGR, fucking policeman fucking pulled me over. And he's trying to act like he's a shit. I didn't have no change. I would only give him $5. I had a $20 bill and I gave him a $20 bill and I said, get the fuck out. So she's gonna drive. All right, buddy, you drive. And I found out exactly where I was. I was next to the El Nido and all that. Everybody that knows. They don't know, you don't know. So, she began to tell me all the shit that she went through. I was scared and shit was happening. She wanted to go home. I told her, nah, fuck that. We're not going home. We're going to Puerto Nuevo. So we ended up going to Puerto Nuevo. We ate lobster. This is the second time I take her to eat lobster, everybody. Dad took her to Puerto Nuevo. Tradition, right, everybody? A place that it's indescribable. It's a place that's magical. And she didn't like lobster again. She's expecting this lobster to melt in her mouth and be all juicy, todo. She doesn't understand that not everybody's privileged to eat lobster. All her life, she never ate lobster. She's 46, 47. And she's barely tasting lobster. And everybody amped it up and made it all like whoopity whoop. And she doesn't understand that. No le ponemos quema los tacos. The only reason we say that lobster is so spectacular and so amazing because not everybody can afford it. It's a privileged food. It's not carne asada. It's not this. It's not that. It's something magical. It's a privilege. It means that you're privileged. It means you made it to the high leagues. It means that you eat lobster tail, or not. You know what I mean? It's something magical. It's the most pricey stuff in the menu. Not a lot of people can afford it. Not a lot of people could taste it. And because somos tan presumidos and le ponemos quema a los tacos, we gotta say, damn, man, it's the best fucking food in the world. Why? Because that's how we amped it up. That's how we do it. Especially to people that never tasted it. You don't understand the privilege. You gotta find the taste. You gotta consume it. You gotta bring out the crema en los tacos. You gotta make it magical. And that's what lobster is. Not everybody can afford it. It's free. It's from the ocean. It grows. But you have to go so deep. You have to put the canastas. You have to pick them up and go. It's not like you're fishing it. It's magical. You gotta find the spot. You gotta grow it. You gotta feed it. You gotta, talk to it. And she still doesn't taste the taste. And I taught her, bájate tu pinche caballo, because lobster is a shit. Yes, it don't melt in your mouth with whatever. Como dice easy. Your homie can't have nothing, you can get shit, It doesn't melt in your mouth, Not your balls, homie. So lobster tails are the best. King crab, lobster tails, it's all, you gotta understand. It's all hyped up, but it does taste awesome. Awesome, why? Because not everybody can taste it. We're unique. We're the upper class. We can go Rosarito and get lobster. That's what you go. Tortillas a mano, frijolitos, arroz, some chips, fucking salsa and not bohemian. That's it. What you got to ask for? It's a privilege. After that, we didn't argue or none of that. She didn't. We got to walk in the beach. It's the second time she goes to the beach and she still doesn't understand the meaning of the beach. It's life. And I tell her stories. I open up to her with all my heart, and I tell her my mom and my family how birthday we used to go eat. Everybody knows the sandwiches and the Doritos and all that. The Kentucky Fried Chicken and how we used to swim and how we are. And how magical the place is. And her what she expected, I guess, was different. She got to see a Carl's Jr., a Walmart, Starbucks. She got to be amazed, like, wow, they have all that. Yeah, it's hit. It's the shit. You know what I mean? And I got to take her to where they killed Colosio, and she wanted to buy she wanted to go to the pharmacy, to the medicines and stuff like that, and buy alcohol de caña and everything, and previously they took advantage, but they abused her kindness, and now she went and she knows what's up, and sky's the limit for her now. She opened up the clouds and broke the barriers and knows how fucking easy and awesome it is. I took her to the views, I took her to the shit, and she endured a lot, and she's awesome. Well, right now I'm gonna go ahead and call her, and I'm gonna patch her into the conversation, everybody, because she got a story to tell. Hopefully, everybody could hear it. And give her side of the sense. What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? They already text me that my car's already ready, so I'm gonna walk over there. It takes 10 minutes to do the paperwork. The car looks good. The tires.
While you walk, you could call Lyft and they'll pick you up and go.
No, what's up, mommy? Yeah, ya estoy aquí. Una fui para la casa.
All right. All right, baby. Hey, baby. Right now, you're on tape.
I'm okay.
You're on the real talk.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So I was telling our viewers our story.
Mm-hmm.
How amazing was your experience? The good, the bad, the ugly, and the superstar that you are. You know. And I was telling, you'll hear it. It's gonna be touching. And so I didn't get to this part. So everybody, she's patched in. Is Romy. And so we're going to the border, and we end up taking the circuit. The circuit, everybody was closed. They covered my path, and we end up turning around, going again. And what happened, baby?
I took pursuit.
Huh?
You said fuck them, and you just proceeded to.
So we end up. A cop end up. We're trying to go in the line, and we try. No one wants to let us in, and a cop pulls us over. He tells us to follow him, and he wants to fucking take our money, right? I told my baby doll, I told her, fuck them, you know. And what happened next, baby?
What happened next? You like busted a bitch. Busted a bitch.
We took off from the cops, everybody.
You took off. You took off from the cops. You thought I thought right.
What makes it more interesting, everybody, she says that she's never stepped on her car, and she was amazed that her car did some funny noises.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
And we took off, and the car rumbled and became a champ, a thug.
It's not even my car anymore. I feel it is not my car anymore. It's yours now.
I was telling everybody, I name my cars. Now they know how I name my cars.
I know.
Names come, cars speak, cars come out.
Like, yes, Romalda Marquez.
All right, I'll call you back, baby. So, I'm gonna more or less describe the moment. So we end up getting harassed by a PGR, you know, with their fucking 50 calibers and all that. I said, fuck this vato, eh. Fucking took off, went around the La Manzana and hit, came back out, hit again, and fucking took off. And he didn't know what hit him. I was back at the fucking borderline, and you see the cops going in, running back, looking for us, and we're right in front of them. Where's the best place to hide? Right in front of their eyes, everybody. And I told her, fuck this shit, you know? I'm tired. And I told her how I grew up, and if they would have caught it, we'd give some money. That's it, everybody. So they didn't catch us, and we passed the border. We lasted exactly 2 hours to cross. And she was amazed how inspection is. They have machine guns and bulletproof vests, and they have chain fans. And when we got to the border, to the officer, with highly respect, he asked me, "Where you from, mister? Where you going? State your natures." I told him I'm going home. That's all I had to say. Bienvenidos, carnal. You have a nice, beautiful, amazing day. Come back, Peño? She's like, what? They know you, Peño? Yeah, they know me. I can tell you pretty much talk to everybody. So we end up crossing the border, and no spectaculars, no drama, no nada. We just sit by. We said we're going home, and you're bringing anything, some alcohol de caña and memories. Nothing but memories, brother. And he goes, you have an awesome day. Come back soon and visit us more often. I'm okay. As soon as I get my woman approval, she wants to go again, we be back. Como dijo Arnold Schwarzenegger, our governor, I'll be back. And hope my baby doll is not afraid. This time it's gonna be a little more más pasito, you know. This one was just like full throttle, and she had to get the real experience, para que no se la cuenten, para que sepa ella that everything I say it's real. The love I got is real, and either you're gonna break up or make our love stronger. And I guess we're getting stronger, everybody. And, it's an amazing time, and I really enjoyed the company, and I really have a lot of love and respect for her. She almost dumped me again, everybody. Good thing that she didn't know her way back home. She needed me, and she's becoming my woman, my soulmate, my ride or die, my thug. And I got to be impressed. I almost thought she was gonna have a heart attack and cry. I followed her nervous. She said that she was expecting the helicopter, machine guns, the chases, and we're gonna make it to La Siete, and just the county jail, everybody. And we're gonna be fucking getting raped and abused, and she's gonna need to have some influence calls, and he's like expecting life-ending story, you know. She impressed me because you guys ever seen the movie Set It Off with Queen Latifah? She says she's my Mexican Queen Latifah, my thug girl. And you know, all stories and all stories end in a sad moment, something emotional. She was expecting that. When the 60-point pilot goes and takes off. She had that experience, everybody. She had that magical. And she she was like scared. I thought she was gonna have a heart attack, and I was like I was waiting for me to get out. I'll never get in a car again with you. She almost did a widow on me. And to you turn out to everybody, you should have seen her face. She was like, what the fuck is happening? What did we just do? And then fear and everything came, but then she knew that I had her back and I had it under control, and she got to name her car. We call them thugs. She got to hear on Rumble, boom, 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 you know what I mean? And she got to find out how much really our love is, how much that we're really destined for one another, and we could put up with our shits when the shit stink, you know? Can she put up my calzones up? Yes. Can she taste the salt in my life? Yes. And is she gonna run away and give up on us? Is she gonna be strong and ready for anything that comes our way? And donde those stories hit the freeway with a jam, with reality, everybody. And she had a moment of a little decompression, a little getting her thoughts together, but she focused. She put her eyes straight forward, her mind, her thought, and she knew where she's stepping. And the best thing that she said, all the way back, she was looking at her clothes, and she goes, there's still sand that I picked you up and told. And she goes that the homeless was amazed looking at her. She gave me a 360 on the so I won't get wet in the beach, and she carried me like a pinky spider on her back. And she got me up, and she says, she goes, give me your hands. I was like, give me them like this, give them like that. I thought I was praying, I thought it was that. That's how she describes it. But we made it home. She had her first journey, her first reality with me, and I'm proud that she didn't give up on us. So baby, we for reals. You're my ride or die. I hope you like this video, right?
Gracias, Virgen de mi Guadalupe, por dejarnos a mí y a Meño llegar bien a casa. Fuimos a Tijuana, tuvimos una aventura muy loca. Gracias por cuidarnos y guiarnos por el buen camino. Te pido perdón por haberle corrido a la policía, y gracias por dejarnos llegar bien a la casa. Cuida mucho a Meño, cuida su camino. Y tú sabes, Virgen de mi Guadalupe, que yo lo quiero mucho. Cuídalo y bendícelo siempre. Prometido os deuda que vine a verte hoy.